Hey guys, back out in the garage again working on the Alpine. I got the carb out of it now. I'm going to clean the carb and change the jets on it just so they're new. It looks like somebody's already been in here and did some work. The needle valve, or the little float valve, looks brand new. It's very, very clean, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. The one valve, or the one jet, the pilot jet, was the wrong size. So that may be giving me some issues too. So I'm going to pop in a new main jet and a new pilot jet. I've already got it apart here. I'll just move the camera down here. As you can see, I've already got it all apart. Looks pretty clean. I don't see too much wear. The floats seem to be working good. There's no leaks in them, so that's good. A little bit of wear on the parts down here. I don't know how much that'll affect it. The float arms here, they were really bent, so I bent them straight again, and I'm going to do an adjustment with my digital caliper here just to make sure that it's back in within tolerances to the manual. So that if it's putting too much gas, if there's too much gas there for it to take, it'll richen it, and I don't want to lean it. I don't want to have too much gas or not enough gas there for it to take when it needs it. So I got to make sure that's within adjustment as well. So I'm just going to give this a spray. Clean all the ports out really good. I'll use my air compressor too to blow it all out after, dry it. Try and get some of the dirt off the outside as well. No, it does look like it's the right carb. It's a VM30. That's what it says in the book that it's supposed to be. You never know what people do. Some people, they'll think that the same carb is, or a carb is a carb, and they'll put any carb onto it. But it's supposed to be the right one for the manufacturer. It is pretty clean, so just by looking at it. Make sure here. Just gonna let that soak in there for a few minutes. The gasket's pretty new, so like I said, I think someone's been in here already and cleaned it. So I'm not going to focus too much on that. I checked the floats for leaks already, they're good. Okay. Okay, so we did that. Now, my little just a little tap here. It doesn't come back out. Okay. Now, they want 23 to 25 millimeters from here to the top of this here, of the arm. So I'll just check it out here. So I got it set at 24 already. I don't know if you can see that, might be hard to see. So we're a little high. I shouldn't have put that back in there yet. Okay, we'll check this again. And my glasses. Right on the money. So that's set. Tap this back in now. Okay. Now I'm gonna put in the main jet. The main jet was the correct size before, but it's just it's a little, it's hard to see, but it's a little dirty. And this, compared to this one here, is brand new. So I'm going to put the main jet in. It doesn't have to be cranked really tight, just enough that it won't wiggle loose. Well, that's good enough. Now we'll put the pilot jet in. Now it's hard to see, but this pilot jet is way bigger. So I'm hoping that's part of my problem. The pilot jet controls like around the idle speed to about, I don't know what it says in the manual here, so probably the first little bit, a 1/4 inch travel before the main jet starts to kick in. So we put that down in there. And there we go. That's in, that's the correct size now. Put our floats back in. Now the other thing you want to watch too is you got to make sure both of the arms are at the same, because you don't want the float doing one of these when it's in there, like opposite. You want them to raise and lower at the same time. What'll happen is the float, whatever one is higher, will be your where it'll sit at. Gasket. I don't know if that'll stay there. Oh, I'm forgetting something. The floats also have these little wee plastic caps on the top to hold them. So I'll push those back on. They're so small. Oh, come on. And of course, they're probably a little harder than they should be. There we go. There's one. There's two. Okay. We can put our screws back in. I'm not tightening them yet. I'll tighten them in a crisscross pattern. Sorry if you can't see either. There we go. Now the other thing I'll adjust on the sled is the slide. I'm going to take a look at the needle valve. There's a certain, there's a little E-clip in there that you can change the needle valve height in. It shows it in my manual here. It's probably pretty hard to see, but I got to change it. It's supposed to be, it says in the manual, it's supposed to be at the second notch. So I'm going to make sure that that is. And then I'm going to adjust the slider height and make sure that that's in the right position as well. It's got to be, it's crucial for, these things are so fine that it's crucial that it needs to be what it's supposed to be at in the book. So I'll make sure that's right too. But hopefully I'll have her beat. Okay, just to recap, the Alpine, I got the carb and everything all back in now. I cleaned the air box out really good too. It was really dirty. So I put it in my wash tank and filled it with the solution. I just swished it around, got it really clean. So I put that back in too. It seems to be running a little bit better, but still not quite. So I'm thinking now it's probably just in my clutching. So now I got to work with the clutches and the belt, and it should be good enough for me to use on the weekend. But I'll get that all sorted out and figured out, and you guys can follow me on the way. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.